Okay, there we have it. The Me-262A-1a U1 unlocked. Bam. And a little bit extra. Big choices now. 3.7 Firecrest, no, or 4.3 Frigate for the Russians that I don't want to play ships at all. Sounds better than the Firecrest. Okay. So I've got the new squadron vehicle Me-262A-1a U1 7.0 battle rating Me-262 rank 5 jet fighter at over in the special part of the air tree over here. So it's a squadron vehicle, so it's one of the green background ones. There are 4 right now, I think, total. I believe there's 4 total squadron vehicles, not airplanes. I think there's 2 airplanes. Maybe there's, I don't know. There might be 5. Anyway, that's irrelevant. So I was pretty excited to get this thing unlocked because if you look, you've got a pair of 20mm cannons, a pair of 30mm cannons, and a pair of high-velocity 30mm cannons over here. So pretty dang sweet. So the 20mm guns fire off your main armament. The slower 30mm guns fire off your additional guns, and these fire off your secondary cannons. So for me, it's mildly inconvenient because I like to fire this is my left mouse button, these are my right mouse button, and these are my middle mouse button, and I'd prefer it to be left mouse, right mouse, and middle mouse button being the the high velocity HVAP firing ones to use for ground attack, because then I could use these 4 centermost guns for air to air, or strafing like, light vehicles, and then save the HVAPs for when I've actually got like an actual armored vehicle that I want to destroy. But it's okay. I will get around that. The other thing is I probably primarily fire my 20s, and then I'll have the 30s kind of in reserve because I won't use the middle mouse button quite as often. Because I use my index finger generally to hit the middle mouse button as well as the left mouse button. So it's kind of generally I have to choose which one of these I want to fire, and occasionally if I want to fire all of them on like some of the 2.6 or some of the 109s that have multiple guns like the K4, I will actually use all 3 different fingers to hit all 3 buttons at the same time, but that's pretty rare because it's kind of awkward-ish. But anyway, I'm getting away from the point. So pretty interesting squadron vehicle here. I'm going to use it. I'm trying to decide if I want to use it in my top tier tank lineup, as you see here, which I think I am going to do. I just don't know if I'm going to use it starting there. But I kind of like the idea of the air spawn for tank battles to use this thing rather than trying to have to take off with a stock airplane, because it is stock. It's not a premium. It's just it's a squadron vehicle. It's just a hard-to-get rare type vehicle. Not that hard to get. You just have to be in a squadron. But it's not, it's not just a direct research vehicle, in other words. So I will probably use it in some air battles at 7.0 as well, but I'm not entirely sure how crazy I am about that idea. So at any rate, let's take a look at the modifications. So you've got all the cannons. You've got motor cannon 103s, motor cannon 108s, and machine Gewehr 151. So you got the standard 20mm German guns that are very good, very effective. Then you've got a pretty decent amount of ammo for both sets of 30mm. And the 108s have slightly less, which is unfortunate, but it's okay. And you can always tell where the 108s are because they have the HVAP rounds for armor targets, which is right there. There you have it. HVAP-T, so that's your second guns. The weird thing is it's kind of difficult to figure out which one of these offensive 30 mils is this one. But my prediction is, because of the HVAPs, that these are going to be the 108s, and these are going to be the 103s. But it doesn't tell you that, so I'm going for these 30 mils first as my first research, because while the stock 30 mil rounds are pretty good with 50-50 Meinengeschoss, yeah, I'd like to see something slightly better than that for air-to-air, and the 20 mils are pretty good on their own, so we'll go after those second, probably. So this looks like it's going to be a fun aircraft to fly, and probably will be pretty good in bomber hunting. But I haven't flown 262s terribly much, so it's probably going to take me a little bit of getting used to them again. I did fly it a little bit in a test flight just to kind of re-familiarize myself with 262 flight characteristics a little bit. And it was fun, but actually trying to chase down the MiG-15s in the test flight was kind of tough for the 262. I mean, mine is obviously bone stock, so not terribly fast, but it was pretty tough catching up to the 262s. And without having actual HVAPs in the 30 mils, I had trouble knocking out the ground tank target things that you have there too. But without any further ado, I think that just about covers the intro. So let's look at the armor real quick. You've got a decently armored front screen. X-ray, you can see all those cannons in the nose. Look at that nose. Oh my god, that is just amazing. Look at all those guns in there. Woo! That's going to be fun. Okay. Now we'll check real quick and see if there are camos. I don't think there are. Okay, there are not camos, so the only way you're going to see a camo for this thing would be if somebody has made a skin for it, which I assume there are, but I don't personally check out War Thunder Live too terribly much. Mostly if I see somebody who's got a camo in a video or something, or I run into someone who's got, well, just if I see somebody using one in a video, I find out where it's from and go use it. But there we go. Let's get this thing into some battles. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to go with tank battle first or not, but I think that's what I'm going to do. So either way, we'll see you in a battle. So I did forget early on to take a peek at the inside of the cockpit and the dials and such. So we'll take a look at that real quick here while we're kind of climbing out in much later on. Hey, go away, text. That does not appear in the... Thank you. Stop it! Okay, so you can tell it's a bit more late war. Little less artistry and a little more technically getting it right. Just the flares for the pilot's flare pistol if you ever had to bail out. There we go. It's a bit more simplistic, a bit more rudimentary, but pretty good. All right, we'll see you in the rest of the video because I'm doing this cockpit dial view much later, but I'm going to put it earlier in the video. So see you in about 5 or 6 or 7 battles. All right, we're going to go helicopter hunting. I flew this one time previously, and it was a night battle. It wasn't a good choice. I was hunting a helicopter. I couldn't find it. I got shot up by the helicopter base AAA, and I managed to get home and land. So that is the sole everything that you've missed with this airplane so far. I think after this, I'm going to take it into a few air battles for the initial ammo grinding for the first 2 ammunitions that you can get. The first 2 modifications in the top, tier 1 is what I'm trying to say. And then we'll return to tank battles with it. Even though the HVAPs are not the first 2 modifications. But whatever. Whatever, game. Whatever. I'm coming in an unpowered glide and he hears me. Sure.
The enemy has captured most of the strategic zones.
I lied. I lied. I went in and brought it into a tank battle again. Come on. He's gotta be dead. There we go. What the fuck? Look how they added in the helipad.
We don't have
Look how they added in the helibase. Look what they did.
the enemy is winning. We've got to counterattack.
Works for me. Team didn't really accomplish much else, but I managed to get a couple of helicopters, so that's alright. We'll see what we can do here, research-wise. It will be nice to get the HVAP rounds, then I can use this thing to go after tanks, but for now it's pretty much just a helicopter killer in my tank battles. I do intend to take it into air battles, though. I know I said I was going to, and then I brought it into this tank battle, but going air after this. I got lucky here, and I know it. Got a crate, though. That's cool. Has a decent amount of research. What do we get? Yeah, huh? Not too bad. Not too bad. Alright. Air battles it is from... At least for a little bit, until I get those first two, ammo belts. Okay. We've got an air spawn on Britain, except we're defending Britain instead of attacking it. So, so much for any semblance of history. I mean, we're flying a 262 that didn't really get used, but, you know, it's a little easier to pretend that, like, we're in a slight different history with 262s coming in for the Battle of Britain, if we're actually coming in to fight the Battle of Britain. But then there's A2Ds and F-89s and F-80s and MiG-9s and, you know, never mind, I guess, is what I'm trying to say here. If I can get to him. Which I doubt very much. Okay, he broke his wings. That works. Let me get to the attacker first, though. Alright, that's better. There we go. That was okay. Couldn't pull the magic a third time. Really want to get away from that guy behind me, though. I'm thinking I'm not going to catch an F-84, but maybe he was... yeah. Well, maybe we'll get him. Got him. And now we need some help. Thanks, fellas. Yeah. I'll take that one, though. Thank you to the guys that were actually trying to save him there. I was talking over the engine noise, so I decided to just redo it quick. So anyway, yeah, thank you to the guys that were trying to cover me there. I just had enough damage that my turn circle was a little higher than I needed it to be, and I sort of made the wrong maneuver into the ground there. But that's the first decent battle I've had in the thing. I've been getting caught by aircraft that are just much faster and much better climbers. So it was nice to get that one. There we go. First decent battle, and actually did a little bit of work there. Didn't get a whole lot of vehicle research, but then at the same time, it's probably not terribly efficient. No, actually it is. Okay, so there we go. We got some offensive 30 mil belts done. That's nice. We can throw some mining geschoss in. And let's see, that's a rank 5, and this is a rank 4. Okay, so research was less than I expected it would be. It's not a you know, research penalty or anything. I'm just kind of surprised. I guess my battle time wasn't long enough, even though, yeah, I mean, only a minute of battle time. But 98% activity. I don't know. We won. That's all that matters. And it was a good fight. Let's see who we actually got there. Tacker, then the R2Y2, then the... Yeah, okay. That was pretty quick. That was pretty quick. I had enough damage that I couldn't quite make the maneuver that I needed to make there. But that works. Alright, we'll see you in the next battle. Airfield spawn. Here we go. Good luck over there, Beluga. Aha! What? All right. Well, I guess this is better. Although perhaps the 262s wouldn't be coming in at sea level, but I'll take what I can get here. All right. Rather unfortunate there. How bad is the compression, do you think? He turned away. Alright, J21. Have some 30s, my boy. Whew! Got him. We paid for it, but we got him. I fired all 4 of my 30s at him. That boy's still alive. Wonder if he's got bombs left. Oh, shit. Sorry, fellas. My aircraft seems to be flyable enough. How about this guy? Is he still going? Oh, he's still going. He's still going. He is still going. I hit him a bit. I don't know if I hit him enough. I hit him a fair amount, though. Did we get him? Did we get him? I'll let you know in a second. I got him. Well, we won. Compliments of an Arado 234 that literally went to 40,000 feet and then dove at .8 Mach and gave me a heart attack because I thought he was gonna crash and blow the whole blow the whole thing out. I don't know. We won. That's what matters. Not too bad for 2 kills. This map seems to agree with me. I hope I get to see more Operation Britain. Desert map. Seems like nothing could really go wrong here for an early jet aircraft. This thing can't pull lead to save its freaking life. Got him. Ah. Well, picked one off in a hard turn. Wasn't enough to get the 20s, because if it wasn't, it was. Okay. So there's the 20s unlocked. That's nice. Let's see what to get next. I mean, I can go for fuselage repair, which will get me a bonus, but I think what we're going to do, we're going to try and get to the next 30 mils. So we only have to get one more modification, and I do believe that modification is going to be the compressor, because we need the engine power. Okay. We got the 20 mils to go along with 30 mils. We just need the other 30 mils to have the HVAPs, and we're all set for ground battles again. But this isn't too bad so far. Is you got to be careful. You definitely got to be careful in this plane, because if you get caught slow, you do not reaccelerate at all. That was alright. Keep right on going. Awesome, come on. Ah. We got him anyway. Oh my goodness, did we get it down tier? We did. We got new compressors. Let's hope that they make a difference. Just need our speed back up. Just need our speed back up just a little bit. A little more speed. Let's go. Okay, it was worth a chance. We'll get our speed back up now. Got some hits anyway. Well, whatever. We got him. The main thing is we got him. Obviously, I wanted to see my 30 mil Meinengeschoss exploding his wings off, but I mean, I took his vertical off. I took his rudder and vertical stabilizer completely off, so he was done no matter what. There went my tail. He hit my tail, and I didn't hit him. It was worth a shot. Let's see if we can go pick this guy off. Okay, where's the other one I saw back here? There he is, right in my circle. Oh boy. I'm gonna fire all three guns at him. For sure he was going to come after me. Well, I lost my landing gear, but luckily I have 2 landing gears strapped to the undersides of my wings permanently. Sure where he was going to go there. Not what I wanted to do, but I came out of it clean somehow. I don't know. There we go. They're done. I don't see any helis. That worries me slightly. Nothing. Okay, just making sure I'm firing the right guns. I am. Where's the other one I saw? Got him on fire. Okay, I see that guy now. Is that Abrams actually on fire? I mean, like, not putting it out, actually on fire? I don't think so. I'm not getting any extra crits on him. We're gonna go for that guy who's right at A. Oh, this is gonna be close. Ooh. Made it. I don't know how I didn't get any sort of a... Oh! Okay, I didn't get any kind of rolling crits on that guy, but he actually was burning up. Different. Okay. Somebody's gonna come back with a SAM in a second and go after me, but... Or an enemy jet, which I think I hear. Oh, that might have been my friendly. Come on, don't compress, don't compress. We're compressing. Aye. We got a target-rich environment down there. Can't see a target, but there's a lot of them down there. There we go. There they were. See if they clear out of there now, or if they stay in, sit in position and let me strafe them again.
Enemy forces have captured the goal. Attention to the designated grid square.
Hurt him fairly well. Let's see if it burns him out. I think we'll stay lower now.
Enemy forces have captured the
That might have been actual AAA. I thought I was hitting that light pole for sure there. Somehow I didn't. Ah. But we really don't want to come around here, do we? That SPA. That works. Get him, Tungus. Thanks, Tunguska. Hey, we got some helicopters to chase down. There's one. Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my god, they're all over. Well, that's one anyway. Oh god, I just overflew. Ha ha ha! There's like 5 helicopters. So, for closing thoughts for the Me-262A-1a U1, it's a very versatile aircraft. Doesn't have any other options besides the guns, which is all right. The guns are quite sufficient and quite useful for both ground and anti-air purposes. But you're hampered by the fact that you are obviously the first jet around. So, one of the earliest jets, not the first jet. So your speed is not the best, and you bleed off speed, and you certainly don't recover speed quickly with your engines. Here's where I ended up with my modifications. So I got compressor, but I don't have the engine, I don't have wings, I don't have any of the kind of performance and survivability mods mostly. I went for all the upgrades I could get with the ammo belts, of course, because armored targets were taking out tanks, and then better mining Geschoss rounds for taking out enemy helicopters, which you see at uppermost tiers. I used, it's a 7.0 battle rating aircraft, and I used it at anywhere from 7.0 up to full up 10.3, because you can destroy helicopters with it pretty easily. But you want to not miss them on your first pass by, of course. So, very sufficient for taking out anything up to highest battle ratings with the HVAP belts coming out of the MK103s. And, I mean, it is a fun aircraft to fly. It's just, it's certainly not invulnerable, and it's not overpowered at top tier whatsoever. It's very good, and it's very difficult to climb after B-29s, but it's still fun to fly, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know this video got pretty long, and it's an air battle video, so not a lot of people are really going to watch it, but that's alright. So, we'll We'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks very much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and take care of yourselves out there, folks. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope you're all able to get this plane and put it to good use.